This is the new seed pack obtained from the new cooking event, and in this video we're going to be starting over with 100 of these seed packs with the goal of making billions in Grow Garden Roblox. So we have the 100 gourmet seed packs in our hand. This actually took quite a while to get. But anyways, we're going to go straight into spinning. Okay, first one that we do is we got a legendary crown melon, which is not bad at all. We will take that. Okay, the next one, I think we should start skipping them because we have so much to go through. Okay, we got onion seed, jalapeno. That's not too good, not too bad. Jalapeno again. Okay, that's not really too great, is it? And it's also raining, so you know what? Whilst we spin for the other ones, we're just going to place our jalapenos in. There we go. And our crown melon right here. And our onion seeds around the same place too, which isn't bad. And now we go back. Oh, okay, I think we got sugar glaze. We're gonna place our sugar glaze too. Sugar glaze is actually really nice and expensive, especially if you get it like a little bit big and you put like some mutations on it. It's gonna be worth so much. But okay, we're still getting decent ones. Okay, onion again. There's no way we don't get grand tomato. I think we should be able to get grand tomato. I think it's a 0.5% chance, and we have like a decent amount. We have 100. So it's like basically it's a 50-50 if we get the grand tomato, and it just depends on our luck. Okay, we're getting a lot of crown melons, which are apparently really expensive. Okay, let me just place them here. More onions. I don't really want any onions, to be honest. Jalapenos, that's not really too great either. Okay, another sugar glaze. We're gonna place that over here. Okay, just wait for them to grow. And you know what, I might as well just place my onions around here too. Alright, now keep on spinning. Another crown melon. Okay, not bad. But I would love a grand tomato though. That would actually make this challenge 10 times easier. Ooh, okay, our first tall asparagus seed. Apparently this is so expensive. Okay, we're gonna place it right here. Okay, apparently it's actually really good. Okay, I'm actually very happy that we got that. It's one of the better seeds of the update, that's for sure. We'll just keep on getting a lot of crown melons though. I can't lie. I'm not complaining about the crown melons, but I would love. I think the only one that we haven't got so far is literally grand tomato. We've got every single mythic. We've already got every single legendary. We've got every single rare. But everything except for the divine grand tomato. Sad that this update didn't have any prismatic seeds. That's actually really unfortunate. I was looking forward to like starting over with the prismatic seed, but nonetheless, it still doesn't matter. We got another tall asparagus seed. Okay, not bad. I keep on seeing it here, but like it's like a spoiler, but I'm gonna place that one right there too. Oh, I was kind of close to that grand tomato. I see it on the edge lurking, but so far I think we're nearly 50% through. We haven't got anything. We literally got onions, crown melons, and jalapeno seeds. And that's a lot literally about it. I really want to get this, okay, this here, the 1%. Okay, if I get this, that would actually be really crazy. We're 50% of the way through, and I think I'm gonna stop now and then do the other, like the rest of them, like basically throughout the video. So I've got a few more crown melon seeds I'm gonna be placing. I've got the onion seeds here too. Okay, the onions are just like a one-time grow. Okay, like that's not too bad. I'm just gonna be placing these, and let me pick up these. I think the jalapenos though, we can like pick them up over and over again, similar to the pepper seeds. But this, it just basically grows. Oh, is that a rainbow one? Okay, I think we'll get a rainbow onion. I think that's a rainbow one. I mean, it's a different color, that's for sure, but that's actually be really nice if it's like a rainbow one. If I just see how much is one onion worth, like the wet one, how much is this worth? Probably in the like the thousands. Yeah, 19,000. That's actually really good. I'm gonna sell my inventory anyways. I want to sell my 7.4 thousand. That's not bad at all for these onions. Is this a rainbow one? I think this is just a red onion. It's like just a variant of the normal onion. I don't think that this sells for anything more or less. And the sugar glaze is still gonna take a while to grow. The crown melon is gonna take quite a while to grow. The jalapenos are nearly grown, which is nice. But let me just, is this gonna be worth any more than the usual one? Okay, 11.6 thousand. I think to be honest, this is basically the same. And now if I sell my inventory, we should already reach 100,000, which is amazing. Yeah, we're already at 259,000, which is crazy. Let me go and buy some. I think if hopefully there's some sprinklers in the shop that we can purchase. And there's watering cans, but no sprinklers. I'm just waiting until the get shop resets in 30 seconds. Nothing really too great. Like, there's only a medium toy in shop, and I'll buy some more watering cans, why not? Oh, there's also frozen too. Okay, so our 50% growth speed, and we get the frozen thingy too, which is nice. Okay, I've got 75 uses of these. I'm gonna just use them with jalapenos, because I feel like, oh, they're already, okay. Most of them are already, basically already grown, which is nice. And, okay, my crown melons, how fast are they gonna take to grow the crown melons? Okay, they grow really, really quick with the watering cans. Okay, that's really nice. Okay, especially with frozen too, they grow super, super quickly. Let me just grow this one too. And these. Oh, yo, this one's growing really big. Okay, it's way bigger than the other ones, which is nice. There's no point of growing the asparagus. Asparagus, I'm pretty sure I'll place it somewhere here. It's probably on like a 3% or 4%. These I'm just gonna probably just let it grow naturally because it's gonna take a while because I don't have that many watering cans. But okay, the caramels are growing. Like a lot of them have grew. And the jalapenos, most of them have grew. We just have to wait for the plant to like come out so we can like get it and sell it. I'm actually quite excited for the crown melon. I feel like the crown melons are going to sell for a good amount. Alright, so I just waited a decent amount here just for these guys to start growing, and most of them have grew. There's some ones with like really good things. I'm pretty sure that's the Aurora mutation. Yeah, one's Aurora and wet. One's just this one here is going to be worth a lot. Aurora and frozen. I'm going to select the Aurora ones, I think, because there's like, I'm going to keep one Aurora one because I can use my Spinosaurus to basically get the Aurora mutation and put it on one of the plants that I want. So I'm going to be careful here and not pick up these ones there. I'm going to pick up this, I'm going to pick up this, picking up this, picking up this, picking up this. I'll pick up this one here. I'll pick up all these ones. These ones are not too hard to get. And then look at all these jalapenos that we have. We have so much. Okay, we can pick up all of them. I think a bunch of these guys are frozen, a bunch of them are wet. And then our tall asparagus are also meant to be growing. This one hasn't grown, but this one is basically nearly growing. Like, look how big it is, and it's literally not even grown yet. Okay, that's actually really, really good. However, I feel like these should be worth so much. Okay, if I just, I want to, how much is this first? If I just want to check. 879,000 for that only. That's actually crazy. So if I sell my inventory, it's definitely going to be in the millions, that's for sure. 15.1 million for just literally like stuff that aren't like we haven't even mutated them properly yet. But now I think I'm gonna open up another like 25 of these. Oh, there's speaking about the asparagus, literally start to grow now. But yeah, I'm gonna open up 25 of my gourmet seed packs now just to see what we get. Okay, we're getting onions. I would love getting more asparagus and more sugar glaze because I feel like those are gonna be worth a lot. So okay, we're just gonna keep on getting onion and jalapeno seeds, aren't we? Okay, we got sugar glaze. That's not bad at all. We actually wanted that. And then more onions. Come on, bud, just give me some. Okay, another sugar glaze. Okay, 2 sugar glazes. That's not really bad at all. I'll take that. Another onion. That's not really good. Give me grand tomato, bro. Just straight up. Give me 1 grand tomato. Ooh, a crown melon. I thought I got something new. But unfortunately, it was a crown melon. But I thought I got the grand tomato. Come on, please. Give me 1 grand tomato. 1 grand tomato. If we're able to like even mutate it with a decent amount of mutations, it's going to be worth so much money. It's actually ridiculous. I'm just going to keep on getting onion seeds. I've been getting 10 onion seeds already. That's actually ridiculous. I mean, more crown melons aren't too shabby. Another crown melon. Okay, not bad. Oh, okay, another sugar glaze. Why am I getting sugar glazes way more often than I'm getting asparagus? That's for sure. Okay, tall asparagus. Talking about asparagus, we got one. And we don't get anything. I don't think we're going to get anything now. Yeah, another crown melon. Okay, so I'm just going to place this tall asparagus right next to its brothers right here. Yeah, I don't think it's fully grown yet. Alright. I'm going to put my sugar glaze around here too. I'm just going to place them. Actually, I'm going to place them in its own lot over here. There we go. And then the onion seeds. These guys grow really quickly, so I can just place them anywhere. And then the jalapenos, we're just going to place them next to these guys here. Not too bad. I do actually want to get like a sugar glaze and like a tall asparagus and put it inside this to see if it cooks something crazy, like a prismatic reward, because I feel like it might, like, you know, cook up something really, really nice. Okay, ooh, a massive onion that's growing. Okay, I'm actually going to keep a massive onion. I'm going to keep this massive onion. I'm going to collect everything else. And then I'm going to do a massive onion, some asparagus, and some crown melons, and some of my sugar glaze, and see if we can craft up something crazy. Right, I just sold my onions now. We've got another 110,000, which isn't too bad at all. But now we're just going to wait for some of my crown melons and this asparagus here to grow. So I'll just think AFK for a decent amount, and we managed to get a very good amount of mutations, just like from events and everything. We've got an asparagus here that's shocked, windstruck, frozen. We've got another one that's basically the same. And then we've got a few like shocked, moonlit things. Like there's a moonlit jalapeno here, drenched, shocked, windstruck. We have literally everything that we want. I'm going to pick up these tall asparagus here. I'm going to pick up the onion. And I want to pick up the sugar glazed which one do I pick up? I'm gonna pick up this one here. And I'm gonna pick up a crown melon. And I wanna cook up something with these and see, like, if we get something crazy. Before we actually cook up anything, how much is this worth? Because I might regret this. How much is this worth? 13 million. Okay, that's not really too expensive, to be honest. I expected a little bit more. But yeah, we're gonna be putting one of my onions. Okay, we're gonna be putting this. We're gonna be putting a crown melon to see what we can actually cook up. And if it's gonna be prismatic or not. So I'll cook up this. I cook up this, and this. Alright, I'm gonna cook. It's a 15-minute cooking time, which really isn't too good. I'm gonna skip it anyways. I don't really wanna wait too long. And it's a pizza. It's a legendary pizza. Okay, that's not too bad. And try this. Are we gonna get anything crazy from it? Okay, fork fence, and that's about it. Wow. Okay, that was low-key horrendous. But anyways, there is a few things that I want to do. I wanna keep, if I got my trowels ready. Oh, I don't have any trowels. I need to buy trowels because there is a few plants that I just want to keep regardless, and then I want to pick up everything else. I want to actually, before we do that, I'm gonna pick up this here, this. I'm gonna pick up everything except for the Aurora one here and one of the shocked plants. I think there's a shocked plant, there's a shocked pepper that I want to keep because it also has like moon and like a good amount of other mutations. Sell these. Okay, I want to sell my inventory. Surely it's gonna be worth a decent amount. 50.8 million. That's really, really good. Let me buy this. And is there any magnifying glasses? No, that's actually unfortunate. Also, let me buy this and then just trowels. Okay, I've got everything that I need. I'm gonna favorite tool this. I think, which one is this? This one. Is this the one? Okay, I'm gonna favorite tool this one. That crown melon is gonna be really, really good. And where is the one that's shocked and got like everything that I need? There we go. I'm gonna favorite this, and I'm just gonna go on a collecting spree here. I'm just gonna collect everything else because I feel like that's gonna be worth a lot. At least we're gonna get like 100 million from this, surely. And then pick up all these. The only reason why I'm favoriting these because of course when I use the Spinosaurus later, when I grow like a massive, I think I'm gonna grow like a massive asparagus. Alright, I think I've nearly picked up everything. Surely I've picked up everything. Yeah, but except for everything that, yeah, I've picked up everything that I do want. Alright, let me sell this. Surely I get to 100 million from this. I want to sell my inventory. 70 million. Yeah, that's gonna get to 116 million. That's actually ridiculous. Alright, now I'm gonna trowel the two items I want. I want to trowel this. I'm gonna keep it in the corner. I'm gonna crown these, and then I low-key think I'm going to destroy everything here. But before we do that, I'm just going to open some Gourmet packs because we have the 25 left. Maybe we can get Grand Tomato, and instead of like growing a massive asparagus, we might be growing like a massive Grand Tomato. But that is if we get like anything in 22 packs, which is really unlikely because we didn't get anything in like 80 packs. But you never know, man. You never know. We got sugar glaze. That's not bad. That just, come on, just, oh, tall asparagus and sugar glaze back to back. Now maybe Grand Tomato? No. Okay, things like there's like a spoiler where I can see it here. If there's something that gets added right here, that means we did get the Grand Tomato. If not, that means we didn't get it. You know, the sugar glaze, not bad. Mythical is always not too bad. Right, we have 6 left. Doesn't look like we're gonna get anything. I really wanted to get Grand Tomato, man. That would have made the video so much better, but it is unfortunate. We just got really unlucky because it is a 0.5% chance. We had 100, so we were just very, very unlucky not to get it. I'm gonna clear out my entire farm, but just keep these two here, because I feel like everything else is useless. Of course, I'm going to keep an asparagus tree too. But all these jalapenos are going to have to go. It's going to take me quite a while to do. Alright, I've cleared out everything that I need to clear out. And which asparagus tree do I keep? I'm going to keep the middle one. I'm going to take off this one. Take off this one. And now it's time to place my Triceratops in. And I'm about to place... Do I place my mooncats in from now? Actually, there's no point. Alright, okay. We want this to grow. Basically, I want the Triceratops to grow this, first of all. And then we're going to have to basically do the mooncat method, as you guys know. And then we're going to be putting some mutations on it. And hopefully it's going to be worth in the billions. Right now we have 116 million. I don't see it where it's not going to be worth a few billion, because with Aurora on it, yeah, this has Shocked, Frozen, Temptatious, and then this has Aurora. I don't see it where it's not worth like a few billion. No chance it isn't. Alright, let me place my mooncats in. And okay, that should be enough. Things, apparently these mooncats can't even stack anymore, so we're just going to prioritize. If literally any of them just sleep next to the asparagus, we're just going to keep it there. But let's check the gate shop. I do want to get Godly Sprinkler too. That would actually make it way bigger. Got very, very unlucky. Right, if it's getting this tall, yeah, without any mooncat, without any sprinklers or anything, with sprinkles and stuff, surely it's just going to be like gigantic. Even though I know they don't stack, I'm just going to place it in the middle anyways. Put an advanced sprinkler basic, and then shovel it. There we go. And now we should come and ram into this one too. There we go. Surely it's going to be gigantic. Come on. That was so poor. That's actually really, really bad. Oh, okay, we could definitely do bigger. Literally, the one before that was bigger than it, and that was without any mooncats or anything. We could definitely do bigger than this. And also, the base of this was so much thinner than the one that I deleted. I should have kept the one that was actually had like a thick base, because then I'm guessing this was going to be way thicker, and so it's going to be, of course, more heavier. That was actually, I should have kept that one, but nonetheless, we're going to do this one more time and try and get it taller than this, because this is not that tall. To be honest, if I have a magnifying glass, surely. So if I do my calculations, how much is this worth? Alright, this is worth only 90,000. Yeah, normally like plants are worth like 4-5 million, just like the base plant. The next one isn't worth at least 150,000 as the base. I might go and do a sugar glaze one, because the sugar glaze ones I know for a fact can get really big. Alright, I placed my things in. There's like basically all of these guys sleeping. If this isn't like really massive, then yeah, we're going straight to sugar glaze. Yeah, that was really bad. How much is this even worth? 90,000 in the dot. Yeah, that's literally not worth anything. Let me pick this up. And let me, I've surely got sugar glaze. Yeah, I've got some sugar glaze seeds. Thankfully, I didn't sell a lot of them. I'm just going to place it right here near the sprinkler, just so it can grow a bit bigger and quicker. Have I got any watering cans? Oh, I don't have any. Oh, it actually grew again. Okay, still 90.25 thousand. Is that just like the max it can go? That's actually low-key a little bit sad. But anyways, it's asparagus. You low-key let me down. I'm just going to shovel you and destroy you and pretend you never existed. And now we're going to have to wait for the sugar glaze to come back up. I don't have any watering cans, which is sad. I'm going to have to go and buy some. Alright, I literally only bought 10, but it's already... Has it already grew? I don't know if I'm tripping or why is this basically already grew? Have I placed 2 by accident? Sugar glaze. Yeah, I used 2 seeds. One's 46% grown, one's already fully grown. What? Alright, let me just... I've surely got reclaimers. For this to be 1 minute and 20 seconds again. Let me actually move this a bit far away. Oh, it's already started to grow. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to wait for it. Oh, can we actually shovel it? That's the question. Can we shovel this? Oh, we can't shovel the actual thing, which is annoying. We can only shovel the whole entire plant. So we're just gonna have to wait for it to grow. And then after that, we're gonna do the sprinkler method on it. Unfortunately, the grandmaster sprinkler is in the shop, but we couldn't buy it. It's for 1 billion when you have 100 million. That's actually really sad, because I would have loved to be able to use it on my sugar glaze and make it huge, but that's actually really unfortunate. Alright, let's just hope the sugar glaze is going to be huge. I only have advanced and basic sprinklers, so none of the godlies, none of the masters, so it could be probably like not too big, but I'm going to place it. Oh, it's literally going to be... I wish these guys stacked, man, because the amount of times I keep on getting these like right next to each other is actually ridiculous. Look at all these guys literally like planted right next to each other. Why is the guy going to these first? No, because this might grow. Oh, that's actually could be bad. Come on. And then he's going to go to this one. Hopefully this one hasn't started to grow yet. That was so bad. Why is it so small? Okay. How much is the magnifying glass? How much is this worth? Just the base value. See, this is worth way more like as a base value than the other one. But I feel like we can definitely get this bigger. I've gotten this way bigger. So I'm just going to try and do this over and over again. And hopefully get it like really big. Alright, so we managed to go a decently sized one. This is way bigger than the one that we had before. And how much is it worth with my magnifying glass? It's worth, yeah, just the base is worth 1.5 million. So much better than the asparagus that we had previously. But anyways, now it's time for me to put down my Spinosaurus. Let me put it down, and it's time for me to unfavorite this and unfavorite this. So now we should be able to get Shocked and Aurora on it. We're using our Spinosaurus. How long is the cooldown? 19 minutes. I'm gonna actually favorite this. Favorite this one right here. I've got a few of these that I can use on him, and it goes from 19 minutes to 15 minutes. Okay, so it's way better. Alright, let's hope he gets the right mutations, because he might just like take Aurora, Windshook, Frozen, and he might not take Shocked. Okay, Frozen, Temptations, Wet. No, that's literally not what I wanted, even though it's worth 30 million like that. We wanted... Oh no, I knew that was going to happen, to be honest. I knew he's just not going to do the right mutations. But we want Shocked, Moonlit, and Aurora. So we're just going to have to wait for this guy to do it again in 15 minutes. So yeah, I guess we're going to wait again. It took me quite a while to get the mutation that I need on my sugar glaze. I also had to get a few different pets in. I had to get my Disco Bee and my Dragonfly in, because I needed it to become a variant, just so it can actually be way more valuable than usual. So of course, like the sugar glaze either needed to be rainbow or gold, and of course gold is a lot easier to get than rainbow. So right now it's worth 9.5 billion, and we're going to unfavorite it, and our goal of making billions has been reached. I'm just going to grab it right now. It looks absolutely amazing, and let me just go here and got anything to sell. I want to sell my, I want to sell this. This is literally my inventory basically. And it's 9.5 billion. We reached a total of 9.6 billion using my 100 gourmet seeds. And that's been the video.